Anything you want on the main menu.
It's a performance, isn't it? Al Capone.
Oh, you flatter him, darling. Talking about and trousers, any halfway decent villain eat him for breakfast. In fact, I think he's just about to be taken down a peg or two.
I thought I might find you roosting in here.
Roosting?
You're a vulture, Darren.
A what?
A vulture.
God, that ain't nice, sis.
What's nice got to do with it? You're a scavenger, a vulture. And I don't want a vulture for a brother. I don't want the smell of carrying around my family.
I'm confused, sis. Why this attack without no warning? Remember the Geneva Convention?
Don't try to talk yourself out of this, Darren.
Talk myself out of what? What have I done?
Mr. Wilmot Brown, a gentleman as ever, has taken me aside for a confidential word.
Oh, has he? Excuse me. So you don't want to believe anything he says, confidential or not. Don't know what he talks about half the time, does Wilmot?
You can recognise a protection racket when he smells it.
What protection? The man's out of his tree.
Oh, you say that he's a liar then?
Well, he ain't telling the truth, that's for sure.
Would you care to come back there and discuss it with him?
I will allow my dignity.
Well, then that's the end of it then, Darren. I don't want to hear no more. If I hear that you're involved in anything like that again, you're out on your ear. I'm not living with a gangster.
Why? There ain't no satisfying you, is there? All the time is feed the kids, dress the kids, amuse the kids. But all that takes con. And when I try fear in the con, is a different story, innit?
God, you're pathetic. You know that? Pathetic. And whilst you're there, let me tell you, I'm going out tonight with Matthew. So you better make sure you're in to look after your children.
Of course, no problem.
You better make sure that it's not a problem.
Who are you looking at?
That cut an inch or two off your cigar, didn't it? Oh, Byron, don't y'all forget to come back and see us sometime now.
Growl up.
Donna, I've got a bit of business to attend to. I'll be upstairs. Come on through.
Fin of the details, Chase, not that they were written form study.
Yeah, well, I'll wait patiently. Fancy a drink before you go?
Appreciate that.
Oh, there was one other thing. Staff in a wine bar. I'd like to employ Kathy Bill, if that's all right with you and your masters.
No chance, we've got our own staff. You've been meeting them next week.
Oh, big sister, not come to pick you up yet?
Women, you know what they're like.
No, mate, I haven't got a clue. I've been reading books, watching television, even talking to priests. No one can tell me. Anyway, I've got to serve a gentleman, so I'll be back with you in a minute.
Hello, you two.
2 hours, please, Donna.
Right, no college today.
No classes today. I've only got a revision tutorial. That's not until 3 o'clock.
They don't have to work for you, do they?
Works enough, thank you. Cheers. Oh, I can't tell you what a relief that is. So I had this vision of myself keeping down in the bus shelter.
Yeah, well, you've got a couple of days now before you end up in the bus
What
shelter.
sort of bus shelter, then?
I nearly ended up in one.
What's that?
Well, I got kicked out of Dr. Lex today, and it was either that or go back home and go around to my grand's. And good old Shell saved the day and kept there for a couple of nights.
Oh, did she now?
Yeah.
Where will we be in this world without soft-hearted people, eh?
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, I reckon once I'm in there, I can stay. You know what I mean?
Donna, I've got to go out for a couple of minutes, right? 1 minute.
Yeah, OK, but I'll be on my own.
You're a big girl now, you can manage.
Well, take your time, then.
Thanks for the hospitality, mate.
You're welcome. Don't do anyone I wouldn't do.
On your own, then?
Looks like it.
So where's the others?
Pat and Frank, they're in Brighton on a management course.
Sounds important.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it is. Excuse me.
Have another one of them.
This'll do for the minute.
Well,
What?
do you remember what I said?
Geezers talk to me all the time, remind me.
You know.
Do I?
Come on.
You're a glutton for punishment.
Hard to put off.
Hard, are you? Yeah, I'll tell you what. I've been giving the matter a lot of thought.
That's what I like to hear. And what's the result of all that thought, apart from exercising your brain?
Never knock exercising the brain.
Who wouldn't dream of it? So,
You might have something there.
thought I might.
Needs to be discussed in detail.
When?
How about now?
Yeah.
No, you're right. Too much of a risk. Now, I know a little place where we can talk in private. How curious he is.
Where?
Just a place I know. Come on, I've got the car.
I ain't cleaning it.
Joke, that was a joke. Now, you're the sort of man who can take a joke, right?
Right.
Well, let's go then. It's up to you, mate, if you want to do business or you don't. Now, which is it?
We do business.
Let's go then.
They say they've sold off the cemetery. They're not responsible for the graves anymore. Who gives them the right? When you bury your nearest and dearest, you expect them to stay there forever and ever.
Yeah, but Mum, it doesn't say anything here about the selling of the graves. It just says that a private firm have bought the cemetery and they're responsible for its upkeep. They say they can't afford the maintenance costs.
Maintenance costs? There's people in that cemetery fought and died for this country. There's no talk of maintenance costs there.
But, Mum, what we've got to do is talk to the council.
Oh, it won't do any good. They never talk to anyone, no matter what they say.
All right, we'll get in touch with this firm then. Find out what their plans are. If they've got any plans, I mean, they might just keep it as a cemetery.
Well, why did they bite then, if not to make money?
Mum, don't go upsetting yourself until you know what's going on.
I am upset. I'm upset because your Gran's upset. She says she feels sort of slow and heavy, and as though she's looking out through a plate glass window. She doesn't need all this at her time of life. I don't need this at my time of life. I've got enough on my plate at the moment, what with Ian moving in. We're all standing on each other's feet as it is.
Mum, he's not moving in.
He's not?
No, he's moving in here.
He is?
Yeah, we arranged it just about half an hour ago.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that would be best for all of us.
Yeah, but Mum, it's only for a couple of days until he can find somewhere else.
It doesn't matter, Shell. Gives me a bit more time.
Who's that? I'm busy.
Oh, look, it's 12:20. I better get on myself.
Seeing you, Mum. Oh, shoot.
Oh, charming. You busy?
Yeah, Mum's in.
Oh, hello, Pauline.
Hello, Dennis.
Yeah, I just thought I'd like to have a word in private, if that's possible.
Mum?
Oh, well, I'll wait in the other room.
You said you had to go to work, didn't you?
You're all right, then I'll see you later on this afternoon.
Okay.
And you, Dennis.
Yeah, no doubt you will.
Oh, see ya. So what's this about?
I'll see what it's about. I want to know what you're playing at.
Oh, I take it isn't a social call.
You're right, it's not a social call. I've just been having a chat with Ian. He tells me he's kipping down here a couple of nights.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I'll see what's wrong with that. I didn't fix this flat up so you can have any Tom, Dick or even Ian staying. It's not a doss house for vagrants.
That's stupid. That's really stupid. Ian's my cousin. He's not a vagrant. I mean, if you're going to adopt this attitude...
You're right, I'm going to adopt that attitude.
Look, Ian's not a vagrant.
I don't want Ian coming in contact with my daughter.
What daughter?
Sharon. He tried to get into her knickers once before. No way do I want them under the same roof together.
Oh, so that's what this is all about.
Yes, that's what it's about. And another thing, he's only using you. Heard him telling Rod that once he was in here, you'd never get him out.
Is that right? Right, well, if that's the case, he's out before he's in. But not because of Sharon, but because he tried to con me.
On the house.
Oh, that's a Donna.
But why?
What do you mean, why? Bought your drinks before?
Yeah, but there's something about this one that makes me think there's a reason.
Or maybe I'm sugaring the pill.
What bill?
Bad news pill.
Oh, don't sound good.
Well, it depends how bad Kath wanted the job in the wine bar.
No going, right?
No, I'm sorry, mate. I did my best.
Oh, worst life, I suppose. I'd have to keep working in the dag mart.
Oh, come on, Kath.
Look, not another word, all right? If I don't get the job at the wine bar, then I stay working at the dag.
I'm sorry, mate.
Look, if you want a job, why don't you work here? Ask then or Pat when she takes over.
Oh, you can be stupid.
What have I done now?
Work behind here. We're Donna here already.
Oh, yeah. I ain't got enough to worry about. I've got to see Pauline about that letter to Mum. Now I'm stuck with bleeding Donna.
What do you mean you've got enough to worry about? What about me? Every time I turn around, she's there looking at me. I'm going.
Kath.
Look, I'll see you later.
So 2 hours a star, please, then.
You found a place to rest your weary head yet?
Yeah. How'd you know I was still looking for a place?
Dicky Bird told me.
Yeah, well, go tell Dicky Bird I found a nest, thank you.
Well, there you are, then. Keep looking in this world. Something's bound to fall at your feet.
Yeah, all I've got to do now is find a place to store the equipment.
Oh, you don't want much, do you? First it's a roof over your head, now it's a warehouse.
You haven't got any room here, have you, then?
Fat chance.
Oh, you're a big help.
I aim to be.
Well, thank you very much.
Look, in times of trouble, always ask your nearest and dearest. I mean, who knows what they might give you for Christmas?
Oh, I don't want to do that. Chris has let me keep down in the pork cabin, but all I've got to do is find a place for the equipment.
Persevere, old son, persevere. Who knows what mug might turn up? And talking to mugs, how about Barry's old China Colin? He's bound to have some space now if Barry's left. I mean, he might do us a favour at Barry or something.
Yeah, you're right. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, well, old Uncle Den always aims to please.
Colin, yeah, Barry's still a partner, he might help out. Yeah, I'll tell you what, before I go see him, then, could you give us something a bit stronger?
Dear, oh, dearie me. What happened to you? Don't tell me, I can guess. Your nose walked into a keep out sign.
Someone's gonna pay for this then, Watts. I don't know who. But first chance, someone's gonna bloody pay for this.
See, God knows. Probably a punter after a ticket for the opening night. A bit like gold dust.
When we gaffer.
Yeah, when we finish tidying up that place, they'll be coming round here from miles. I know who that is. That's the Gladstone's brewery rep, Wilmot Brown's pub. Picking up the opposition, are we?
Keeping abreast of developments, yes.
Would you like what you see? Even Mr. Wilmot Brown went green with envy when he saw it. I don't know why. I mean, the Dagmar's a nice little owner, isn't it?
You're the landlord of the Queen Vic, aren't you?
Oh, I see. My fame has gone before me. Yes, that's me.
Ah, not a bad sight, Mr. Watts. When do you open?
Well, I might have a ticket for the opening night if you're interested.
It's very kind of you, but it's not...
All right, I understand. You've got a lot on your plate. Yeah, well, I'm sure Mr. Wilmot Brown will keep everything under control for you. When you see him, give him my fondest, will you?
Yes, all right.
Poor old Virgil, eh? He should use his 18 pence and get out of here.
Oh, so this is your new gaff, is it?
Yeah, well, Barry's staying at his mum's. I'm looking after it for him.
It's a pity you didn't take it with him. Makes the place look untidy. Then again, you could do a haircut and all.
I can't make head nor tail of this.
What's that, babe? Yeah, listen, did they never try the old blotting paper in the optic strip, or did he always give straight measures?
Oh, don't he ever give a straight measure in his
Then
life?
water it down.
I don't know, love.
Do you think we all do?
No, I don't. It's too risky. You just forget that.
Just a passing thought, darling, that's all. Every time I've drunk scotch in a boozer, it always like tastes 3 parts water to me.
Whatever Dan and Angie did, I think we ought to make a point of doing the opposite. No, it's this accounting that's getting me. Well, we covered it on that management course last week, right?
Yeah.
There are 4 basic principles.
That was Angie's going, wasn't it, eh? I heard she used to keep 2 sets of books.
Frank.
How she got away with it, I'll never know.
Frank, will you forget Dan and Angie? Can you remember what they said on the course?
No, I can't, babe, but I made some notes for upstairs. Don't worry, it'll come, it'll come.
We've only got 10 days. Is that long enough?
There's bunches of time, darling. Now listen to me. In a few days' time, this pub will be ours, and we're both fed up to the back teeth for giving money to Sparrow, right? So let's enjoy it, darling. Come on, show us your posters.
Oh, yeah. Well, what do you think?
Yeah, I like it, I like it. Half-price beer, eh?
Do you think we can afford it?
Of course we can. Come on, let's sling 'em up.
Yeah, Frank, you know you were saying the other day about, Diane, your daughter.
I'll tell you, babe, I've been asleep since then. What do I say?
Well, she ain't too keen to come here.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a bit nervous about it myself. Do you think we could wait a bit and
Hang
see
on
how
a minute. Now, look. Diane's going to be fine, so will Ricky, and you'll be your usual wonderful self, so stop worrying about it. The only thing that's concerning me is the live entertainment you've got on that poster there.
What's up with it?
We ain't got any yet.
Eh?
I'm working on it.
You better get your skates on. We don't want to go off half-cock.
Darling, that's something that won't happen, I promise you.
OK, well, we'd best get one of these in the window, eh?
Good idea. I'll tell you what, let's have one on that side, and one on this.
No, that ain't necessary.
Why not?
Well, because then you'd see both, wouldn't you?
Not if you're only going down Bridge Street, you wouldn't, would you?
Oh, it is a problem, isn't it, eh? Is that what they taught you on that man management course? How to stick posters up in pub windows? They should have had you running up and down mountains with 10-pound weights in your hand. Because that's what it's all about. Survival of the fittest. And yes, I know you're dying to know. How about that then, eh? Champagne dinner. And any other little goodies we got in store, you best wait until the night. After you've had your pie and mash, of course.
Yes, well, you would have your opening same night as us, wouldn't
I
you?
think that's what they call a coincidence. Out of the way, Rowley. Champagne Charlie is money.
Kathy, it's just not that easy talking when we're working.
Well, I can't stay very long. I promise you to keep an eye on his door for him.
The thing is, I need a few ideas about how to boost business at the Dagmar. I thought you'd be the ideal person to talk to about it. Well, I don't want to hit the customers with the hard sell particularly, but I do need to step it up a bit. I saw the area manager this morning.
Oh, not good, eh?
What really irked me were the insinuations he made about my running a clean business. It was as if he thought it was some sort of a joke. You know, unheard of that anyone could do such a thing in a place as corrupt as Walford.
Look, let's sit down for a minute, eh?
Donna, are you going to serve these two or what?
No.
Oh, in that case, oh, you are honoured. The new mine host.
Hi, Frank.
James, how are you? What can I get you?
Kathy?
No, nothing for me, thanks.
Oh, go on.
No, honestly.
Well, I have a pint, please, Frank.
Coming up.
See, there's a case in point. I don't know if it is possible to run a business in this area without pulling a few strings. You know, going in for the dirty tricks, even they had to pay their way into the tenancy of this place.
Who, Frank and Pat?
Oh, yes. Let's say a difficult situation was smoothed over for
Here I am,
consideration.
Master. No, this down, baby, old son. Me and you've got to keep on good terms, haven't we?
Oh, thanks, Frank.
It's a pleasure.
And Darren would have packed in years ago if he hadn't bought out at least some of the time. Even then he had massive debts. And heaven alone knows I paid them off. You can be sure it was through no hard work of his own.
Everything all right, Virgil?
Well, we're not breaking any records, unfortunately, but then we're not breaking any laws either.
Oh, I see. Decent, honest, upright, legal, truthful and bankrupt, eh?
Very droll.
I've already warned you about making snide remarks, but I see it hasn't sunk in that there are things that you don't have to know about, all right, Snow White?
I wish I didn't have to know anything about your crooked business dealings, Dan. I'd quite happily wipe them and you from my mind forever. The thing is, it affects my business.
Oh, things not going too well, eh? And you're looking for someone to blame. You know why? Because the only alternative is to blame yourself.
Take no notice. He thinks he's going on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, don't I know it?
Look, here comes trouble. And what pothole did we fall in then?
Still here, then? I thought you'd been pensioned off days ago.
Well, you were wrong, weren't you? Now, you want to be careful, otherwise you could end up with a matching pair.
Don't play Big Daddy with me, Den. Your time will come. I'll make sure of that.
Well, until it does, you just be careful, eh? Don't say you haven't been warned.
He was looking after the store while I went to see Mum.
It's all right. Maul's keeping an eye on him.
Oh, and what's looking after yours, I suppose?
See you in a minute, Pete.
Taking up a bit there with old Loverboy.
Oh, don't be stupid. He's just a bit worried about the dag at the moment.
Kath, we've got enough problems of our own at the moment. Ian, for instance.
What's the matter with him?
He's moving in with Mum.
Well, Pauline have to say?
It's not like Cap. He'll be back home with us where he belongs.
Well, I know he should, but he won't.
Now, there's another thing. Mum's worried about you and Donna. Come on, Cap, you've got to do something about it. Please, talk to her.
I can't.
But why not?
I just can't.
You've got no choice. And like it or not, that girl's here to stay. Like me and Pat, you've got to sort things out. And then we'll all get a bit of peace of mind, eh?
Sharon, I'm sorry. Hello, Mum. What are you doing here?
Well, Sharon had to go to the cafe and I just popped round.
Oh, right.
So I stayed.
Okay. Oh, what a day I've had today. Office jobs are not what they cracked up to be, you know.
Vicky's in bed.
Oh, brilliant.
Your dad said you might pop round later on to see your gran.
Yeah, I'll do it in a minute.
Pete and Kath popped round as well, and, well, we thought we'd do another letter to the cemetery people.
Yep, I'll do it for you.
And we thought we'd go up there about once a week, you know, keep an eye on things. So if you take a turn...
Yeah, I'll do it, Mum. Just tell me when. Oh, I'm sorry, take no notice of me. I've had an hard day.
Oh, you've had a hard day.
All right, I'm sure you haven't all, Mum.
I'm glad you appreciate it. As long as you don't forget who your family are. Your family that look after you and Vicky when you've got too much on your plate.
Mum.
Well, they're the only family you've got, you know. Unless, of course, you think other people are more important to you.
What are you talking about?
Well, for the financial side of things, for instance. I found this in your drawer.
How dare you go through my things? I mean, what were you looking for that you just happened to come across this? No one goes in there, no one. You must have turned my drawers upside down. I don't want anyone to go in there. I don't want anyone to find this. That includes Sharon.
And me neither.
No, of course not you.
Oh, thanks.
Because you just can't help interfering in things that don't concern you.
Vicky is my granddaughter. And Vicky is a Fowler. Just you remember that. She's not a Watts. No, you didn't realise your old mum knew, did you? Thought she was a bit stupid. Well, I know that you probably think it's all very romantic, the secrecy of it all, him and his premium bonds. And he knows that. But believe you me, I've known him a lot longer than you have. Vicky's your daughter, because you bring her up, and so do we. You're not ashamed to own her. She's nothing to do with him. All he's good for is for his dirty bits of money from time to time when he feels like it. Michelle, he's trying to buy her and salve his conscience at the same time. But you tell him. I don't want him to have anything to do with her. He's got to forget all about her. Now, you tell him that, Michelle. Or I swear to God, I will tell the entire square, the whole story from start to finish. And then we'll take him for every penny he's got.
Yeah, so, you know, that's what we're looking for here, all the opening night, so...
I can't stop.
I only want you for a minute, darling, all right?
You're dead. Who's that? Oh, over there talking to Frank.
Don't you know?
No.
Well, I thought you knew all the good time girls around here.
She's never a brass, not 12 o'clock in the morning.
Nah, of course she's not. What do you take Frank for?
Oh, it's all right.
She's a stripper.
Frank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I've really got
Listen, darling, I've got something for you. Write your ticket for the night, all right? They'll be like gold dust. Listen, it's the advance bookings already.
Jimmy sent her round.
Jimmy, you mate with all the contacts?
He thought she'd be great for opening night, babe.
Frank, this is a family evening. There ain't much family entertainment with some stripper waving around us in the air.
I know that. I'm talking about for later on, after hours.
Oh, great. So we got a pub full of perverts. Can't you do any better than that?
Got a couple of comics of mine,
What
Sue.
kind of comics?
They're not exactly Blue Peter, darling.
Frank, this is our big chance. Between Wilmot Brown and the Maori Celeste, down in his Ponzi wine bar, this is the only family pub for streets around here.
All right, all right.
So no dodgy comics, no strippers, right? Just good old-fashioned fun.
I thought that was good old-fashioned fun.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right.
I thought you'd be grateful.
I am. The thing is, Dad, I don't know who to take with me. Well, it admits too, doesn't it?
We'll bring Duncan.
I thought you never liked him.
Well, he can bless the opening night.
Yeah, well, I've got to go, Dad. I'll see you later.
Oh, will you be seeing Wixie?
I don't know why.
Tell him I've got a ticket here for him, will you? The boy deserves a bit of class now and again. Isn't that right, Frank?
Yuppie's brew.
Look, I'm only getting what I'm told. Blame Wilmot, not me. Fine, I'll have some mangoes.
Mangoes? Where do I get plenty of mangoes from? He's got ideas about his station, that boy.
All right, Pete, don't get out your phone. If you ain't got them, you can't have them, can you?
No, he can't.
Needed for siege? No, I'm working. What? What, right now? Yeah, I've got to sort this out and I've got Rod on the stall.
Yeah, but Kathy...
Look, I'll see you again, Donna, all right? I'm up to my eyes at the moment.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
Sorting this out.
I will.
Certainly made a big effort there, didn't you?
But it ain't exactly the time and place, is it? In the middle of a busy street.
Well, the flat's empty. He won't be disturbing you, will he?
I'm working today, Pete, or haven't you noticed?
Oh, yeah, I've noticed lots of things.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll be spending hours sorting out that dag, won't you?
That's work, and it's only a few minutes, not hours.
Donna's family. Or have you forgot that?
No.
Or worrying, I call it.
What is?
Neglecting your family for that toffee-nosed twit.
Oh, I've got to get back.
Here, give Lover Boy this on the house. And if he's stuck for anywhere to put it, tell him I've got some bleaking good ideas.
Come on, you can afford it.
You think so?
I know so, mate. You've been rushed off your feet all morning. You must be making a packet. Now, give Kath a treat. Spend some of it in a wine pub.
She'd be there, wouldn't she? Got that job.
I did my best.
Or maybe you did. I'm not spending all night in your new gag. Not watch Slippery Sid's chatting her up in the dag.
Look, Virgil wouldn't know what to do with it. He still thinks it's for stirring his tea with.
Think so?
I know so.
Hello, Tweagle.
Listen, you got any strawberries out back? I think he's gone mad on them.
Yeah, hang on.
Oi, tightwad. Give her one of these planets here. I'll pay for them.
No, it's all right. Listen, I was hoping I'd see you. I want a word.
Yeah, well, go on.
No, later on back at the flat.
What about Sharon?
She was at the travel agents all afternoon.
All right, we'll talk here. All right, better still up the street. Look, you can't get hung for it.
I wouldn't bet on it. Look, +2, all right.
Yeah. There you are, Shel. Hope she enjoys them.
Yeah,
No, I
mate.
said it's all right.
I know what you said.
She'd never eat this lot anyway.
Oh, rubbish. Give the kid a treat.
But I don't think you'll have much choice in the end. Look around you. With the greatest respect, Mr. Wilmot Brown, you strike us as a man who's rapidly running out of options. Goodbye.
Morning, Virgil.
Morning.
How, Wixie? Compliments to the new management.
Oh, thanks, Nick.
You can bring a guest. No doubt Donna's told you that already.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you're just getting round to that, were you? Weren't you supposed to be working for me?
I just nipped out for a few minutes.
Well, I suggest you just nip back. There was a rush on when I left. And don't forget, let us know about that ticket, all right? If you don't want it, I know thousands who do. Oh, wouldn't like to put a poster up for me, would you? No, I suppose not. I'll see you on the night.
Cheers, then.
Well, I better be going too, really.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Oh, Marie.
Donna.
I know, you're busy. Look, I've got to get back to the Vic.
I thought you wanted to talk.
What?
All right, then, let's talk.
Yeah, but the thing is, now I've got to get back. I've already had a row from Darren.
Look, come and see me at the flat, OK? After you finish work.
Yeah, OK. See you then.
So, the community centre?
Oh, yeah, later. Yeah, do you know any good comedians?
So? Only Darren.
I was thinking how wonderful he looks in those new sunglasses.
It's sunny outside, man.
I've had a thought about an act. Do you remember that guy who did the Star Club down the docks? Had a funny walk. He'd fit in very well down there.
He's dead.
Exactly.
So, the community centre?
You something already, and you've caused a ruction with Pauline over all that.
But don't blame me, blame me.
There are, Miss Roberts.
Thank you very much. So, the community centre?
You'd move Pauline in, she'd rap with anybody. Yeah, but she works too hard. Don't we all? Yeah, but her sister overdoes it, don't she? You've got to tell her to calm down or she can end up like Mum. Thanks for the advice, Pete. Where's Kathy at the moment? Oh, at the store. Putting some overtime down at the bank. Oh, right. Yeah, you want to tell her to calm down and all? All right. Otherwise, she'll be running with you all the time. I said, all right, Art.
So, the community centre?
Already given once this week. Look for one up north.
Yeah, thanks very much. Well, this community needs saving as well.
I am trying to save it. I'm trying to give it work. Give somebody a job here.
Have you got a driver yet, Chris?
Hey, you know they talk about this north-south divide, Frank? Well, I'll tell you, when you live in both camps, you can see it's really true.
Do you really think so?
Oh, I know so, mate. Up north, I can get drivers aplenty and no work. Down here, the opposite. Plenty of work, no drivers. Now, how do you figure that out?
I know how you feel, mate. I'm trying to get X my opening night. They're either booked, too blue, or completely out of my price range.
Same thing up north, mate. You know, you can get an act 10 a penny. Right, all the clubs are folding. Yeah. Down here, places like yours are open, you can't get an act.
Not now, love. Sausage and chips twice. Oh, here. You know that singer, the rock and roller that used to do the Elvis impressions?
Yeah, saw him a couple of months ago, Pat.
Yeah. Oh, he's good. Where can I get hold of him?
I wouldn't bother.
He's not dead and all, is he?
No, he become a fine liquor.
What?
Yeah, he got religion a couple of years ago. He's a vicar now.
Great.
Pat, can I have a quick word with you, please?
Yeah, you don't sing or tell jokes, do you? Well, I know you tell a good story, but you wouldn't stand up on stage and do it, would you?
Sorry, Pat.
Oh, forget it. You got any more bright ideas, you?
I'm working on it.
Oh, this is for the opening night.
Yeah. Got anybody in mind?
No, but I would like the evening off.
Are you sure?
Yes, I think I might have a date.
On our opening night?
I think so, yeah.
And where do you think you're going?
Oh, yeah, I get it. The other half of Simon's ticket. Has he actually asked you yet?
No, not yet, but I'm sure he will.
Yeah, but you hope you don't, darling, because you ain't having opening night off, and that is it. That's it.
And certainly not to attend somebody else's.
£10 a ticket, cheap at half the price. Bring your great-grandfather there with you, all right? Have a butcher's at that arm eating, and I still look that
Colin, say for me to say to
No, sorry, Joanne.
So you're the new bar staff I've been hearing about?
Yeah, well, I thought you ought to meet as soon as possible. You'll be seeing a lot of each other when you move into the wine bar.
Oh, Carmel! Yeah. I'm a sucker for a good cause.
Oh, thank you.
Anything with it?
Just a glass.
Oh, he's a comedian, isn't he? Why don't you have a word with Pat and Frank? They're looking for a turn on their pie and mash night. Ice and lemon?
Nothing, thanks. We'll sit over there, OK?
I'll bring it over, all right? Oh, I wouldn't have thought a black eye bothered him that much, would you?
Yeah, Pete.
Yeah?
Listen, I've got to tell you, I'm going to see Kathy later at the flat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she wants to talk about us, clear the air.
Oh, that's good.
Brilliant.
Frank, can I have a packet of nuts, please?
Yeah, sure. Sure, don't want to change your mind?
Sorry, Carmel, you know my views on that.
Yeah, we'll be doing disco.
So what's that got to do with it?
Just not everyone shares the same opinion.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, it's a matter of principle, OK?
Oh, is that what you call it, is it?
Yes, it's just that I don't think volunteers should supply community care. It just gives the council an excuse to do nothing, all
Right, well, I'll just explain that to the children who's going to lose their play.
Listen, that's not my fault, OK?
Keep it down.
I'm sorry.
Great, we're going to be really busy.
What about the locals?
They're very interested.
Champagne dinners, though. Might all be a bit of market to this area.
Yeah, well, some of us are used to the finer things in life.
You sure Joanne's been with us on quite a few openings? We trust her.
I'm very experienced. Maybe we should compare notes sometime.
What about this place?
One opening night, no contest.
What are they doing?
At the moment, they're running around in circles.
Yeah?
Yeah, I hear everything. I'm still the governor around here, OK?
Yeah, well, that's another reason I called in. Excuse us. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for you, the kids wouldn't have to fight for their facilities in the
Don't
first
blame
place.
me for doing something.
Listen, you're just the safety net.
Take me away and it's the kids that get hurt.
Exactly, and then the council would have to provide the services. You're their fall guy, woman.
That's better than doing nothing.
Oh, I take it. This isn't my bonus.
Just put it through the till, OK?
Look, I'm out of here next week.
Put it through the till quickly.
Well, can't we put it through the wine bar when I'm in there?
We won't be putting money through there, I told you.
So what are we going to be doing in there?
Running a wine bar.
Oh, life will be simple. Listen, this ain't going to be easy. I've still got a pile of dough upstairs still to get through.
It's probably the last, and as you said, you're still the governor.
Left you on your own, have they, love? It's always the same with mess. Half of what they say they don't want you to hear, the other half, well, ain't worth listening to.
They won't be missing anything then.
Oh, not with them two, no. You new around here, right? Thought I hadn't seen you before. You just moved into the area?
I'm more passing through.
Well, if you're around on Thursday, and you fancy your knees up, we're having to do it.
Was just hearing about it.
Yeah, well, like I said, I shouldn't listen to everything they say.
I know. I usually make up my own mind anyway.
Yeah. Well, Frank and me are going to make a go of this place, whatever anybody else says.
Frank?
Yeah, we're taking over next week. Well, that's Frank standing over there looking stupid. This place has been going downhill a bit recently, but we're going to put it back on his feet. We've got the local trade, you see. This is the right place for this area.
A good old-fashioned pub.
Yeah. Place where you can meet your friends, chat. Even have the odd Barney. Well, see you around maybe if you're not passing through too quickly.
You never know.
I do.
No.
Shell? Sharon? What's the matter?
I thought you were supposed to be at work.
Yeah, I got an hour off.
What?
I told you they want me to work late tonight, so they've given me some time off in the afternoon while it's slack.
Oh, right.
And I thought, what better than an hour's lie down?
Yeah.
Trouble is, I can't.
Why?
Well, I promised her I'd take her around some brochures from the travel agency, and I've got to see Joan to tell her that I can't make it tonight.
Oh, right.
You think I've been playing you up?
No. Why?
Well, you seem a bit edgy.
I just, I fancy some fresh air.
Oh, well, look, I'll come with you.
Yeah? Right,
Yeah,
come on,
well,
darling, let's go
if I stay any
tap
longer, I'll fall asleep.
Business concluded?
Yes, but let's get down to the proper business. How's the wine bar looking?
Decorations nearly finished.
Great.
We're going over there now.
I'll come with you. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I don't believe this. Excuse me. All right, I told you to keep it down once, all right? You want to argue politics? You do it outside on a soapbox.
I'm only collecting for the community centre.
Now, you've done that. Now, do the rest outside.
Believes in good causes.
Lost causes are more identified.
That's the place we've got to get through to.
I'm all art.
Well, you can be a right little Ayatollah at times. I'm glad to be out. You sure? You still look a bit edgy.
No, I'm all right. I'll go back in a minute. I've got this letter to write from Mum about the cemetery.
Oh, right. Here. Talking of Ayatollahs, I could chop his hands off at times. He can't leave him alone, can he?
No.
Mr. Mort Brown?
Yes, Simon?
That geezer in there earlier.
Yes?
From the brewery, was he?
Well, no, at least I don't think so.
Well, he looked like he meant business anyway.
Oh, he did, Simon. He was offering me money.
Yeah? Oh, well, giving it away was well, perhaps he could bung some money out to do with it.
I wouldn't hold your breath. He's probably just a chancer.
Yeah, well, I was wondering if I could have a night off next week.
Which night next week?
Thursday.
Any special reason? Oh, don't tell me. I can guess.
Yeah, well, I've got a free ticket.
Yes, I heard. I think I was supposed to.
Yeah, we're not usually rushed on a Thursday, are we?
I'm not rushed at all at the moment.
No.
Yes, go on, Simon. Enjoy yourself. Right, Kathy.
Right, I've only got a minute. I just want to ask a favour.
Ask away.
Bit of time off.
Not you as well.
What?
Not Thursday night.
No, actually, it's a couple of hours later on this evening.
Oh.
She said I've got a bit of bother at home I've got to sort out, and it may run on a bit, so I might not be in early, like I said.
You're not trouble with Pete again, is it?
No. Well, not really, no.
Well, tell him his fruit is delicious anyway. And yes, of course, take as much time as you like.
You're sold on this, are you? Bowls of fruit all over the bar.
Well, it's not gone that well, actually.
It's not made that much difference either, is it?
And no. But I'd still like you to come in early tomorrow evening, if you wouldn't mind. I've got a couple of ideas I'd like to discuss. I found yesterday's session very useful.
All right, then.
Yeah, there you go,
I think
darling.
she's had enough of them.
She likes them.
Doesn't mean she should pig herself for them, does it?
Well, you can't get them all year round, you know.
She'll get sick.
Come on, darling, just one more.
No,
eh?
will you stop feeding her those bleeding strawberries?
Well, there's no need to get out of your tree over it, all right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's better. Now, can she have one more?
Will you just come through here for a minute?
What?
Just come and sit down.
All right. Now, don't let your mum know you got it. What's that then?
I wanted to keep it.
Well, if you're worried about the flat getting turned over, stick it in a bank.
Mum found it. She went mad.
Well, serves her right for snooping.
Well, she's Vicky's grandma.
And what am I, the Aga Khan? I don't do this out of the goodness of my heart, you know. I have a right.
Yeah, well, that's the easy bit, innit? Anyone can stick their hands in their pockets.
And the hardest part's keeping them in your pockets. You ever thought about that?
All right, I'm sorry.
And as Vicky gets older, it gets harder.
Well, I didn't tell Mum you were Vicky's dad.
As I said, it gets harder.
She wants you to stop giving her presents.
Why should I?
Look, it wouldn't do any good for it to come out now, would it?
Well, the only person who's going to get hurt's Vicky.
Right, but Mum holds the whip hand at the moment, doesn't she?
You're early. Sorry. I told Pete I wasn't seeing you till 4. Oh, sit down, Donna.
I can't. I feel... Well, it's not every day you find out about your real family, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're the only person that can tell me about him, you know. You're the only person that knew my dad.
Oh, look, for God's sake, sit down, will you? You're making me nervous.
Yeah, all right.
Got me at it now.